Hello, ladies and gents! So, did you hear already about the latest Wargaming game that has been released in the past days? You haven't? Well, I don't blame you because the hype was definitely missing for this one. Not to worry though, as I actually received the opportunity to get the game for free, and I played through it in the past days, so I can tell you exactly what you can and what you can't expect from it. What's even better is that I actually received 2 more codes as well to go with mine, one for the standard game and one for the deluxe edition, which I can also give away to you. I did just post a quiz on my Facebook page with 3 very simple questions that really should be no problem to answer correctly if you watch this very quick video. So, if you want to get yourself the game for free, just head over there after watching this and test your knowledge. Alright, let's get started. What is actually Hybrid Wars? Published by Wargaming Labs and developed by extreme developers, Hybrid Wars is basically an old-school, full arcade shooter with top-down view, upgrade possibilities, 6 deadly machines ranging from futuristic tanks to walking mechs and attack helicopters, super weapons, boss fights and lots of enemies. Surprised? I can imagine a lot of you will be, as most people would associate the Wargaming brand these days with World of Tanks, World of Warships or as of late Master of Orion. All great games with lots of features and quite a bit of complexity, something that this game really doesn't have. And that's not necessarily a problem. I really like the idea actually to have some fun with an old school shooter, and I did have fun with this game too, in places. Though I have to say that my overall feelings are as mixed as the reviews on Steam, and I would probably say that this game might be unfortunately a missed opportunity. But let's see first the good stuff. The graphics, at least in my opinion, are kinda nice, and there is actually quite a bit of variety in terms of the armored stuff that you can drive to victory, all of them having a primary, a secondary and a super weapon. There is even variety within each class, meaning that you will come across different types of mechs, for example, each having a different type of secondary attack. Now you can jump in and out of these on the fly, and while it takes a while to ramp things up in the campaign, the later maps where you have all kinds of machines lying around waiting for you, it's actually quite fun to blow everything up in a walking mech, then jump into an attack helicopter to dispense justice from above, and then finally jump into a tank to just charge through the enemy positions. I definitely got the retro vibe in the second half of the campaign, as I was battling huge helicopter bosses and uber mechs to get through the next level. I also quite like the possibility to upgrade both your main character and the different vehicle types that you fight in using the experience you earned, and I also like that you can reset your skill points at any time for no cost. You will earn experience and the skill points always for the machine that you are using, plus your main character, so if you want, you can focus on a couple of types only to really max them out, even if I think variety is overall a lot more fun. I also like the old school approach of a set amount of lives for your main character, after which you have to restart the level. Don't worry too much about this though, you have health packs and self-healing as well through a drone, and if your vehicle gets blown up from under you, you can simply continue as your main character and make your way to the nearest machine. Also, although I don't think this was intended, I found it absolutely hilarious that you have to avoid enemy artillery a lot in this game as well. Well, I guess it's a wargaming title after all. Alright, now however, it's time for my gripes with this game. So first of all, what do you mean that I can't rebind my keys as I see fit in 2016 in a PC game? Seriously? Also, the character selection is a bit lacking as well. You have a choice of 2 commanders in the base game, 3 in the deluxe edition with 2 additional ones on the way, and to be honest, a few more would have been nice. I have to say the game also starts rather slowly as you get the machines introduced one by one, which is a shame because variety is the best point about this game in my opinion. My biggest gripe, however, are the following 2 main points. First of all, they interrupt the action way too much with a variety of things. For one, the level designs actually give you a lot of freedom most of the time. It's so satisfying to jetpack over whole mountains in your war mech, for example. Well, except when it doesn't, and it forces you down on corridors for no apparent reason. The fact that you also have to collect ammunition can be especially annoying during boss fights, as you constantly have to leave the fight, go back to the nearest machine respawn point, and change to a machine which actually has some ammunition. You also progress the fight through completing one task after another, but their locations are all over the map, forcing you to do quite a bit of backtracking. Add to this the times when you had to retreat to get a health pack or to change to another machine because you did run out of ammunition, and you end up spending way too much time outside of combat for my liking. You also can't spend your well-earned skill points then and there where you earn them. You can only do so between the actual levels, which is kinda a shame. And you also can't skip the intro for each chapter where they show you what your main goal will be. That said, at least you can skip the main story between the actual levels, which is actually a good thing, as they managed to design the narrator for these to be the most annoying thing in the universe. And my second big point is, I think unfortunately they really didn't go far enough with the old school arcade style, which is a shame because they actually got it right in places. I really wanted to see larger, ground-shaking explosions, power-ups and whatnot. All you collect at the moment is health, ammunition and energy for your super weapon. Talking about explosions, the sounds are nowhere near bombastic enough, I feel. Especially the music didn't really give me anything, which is a shame because I think it's a huge part for games like this. Pro tip by the way, for maximum enjoyment, put the effects to maximum, mute the in-game music and blast some fast-paced music from your favorite type. I did play it with metal blasting from my speakers, but I could see it very well working out just as fine with hard rock or some serious electronic beats. The game is also fairly short. I pushed through the main campaign in about 7 hours focusing on the objectives, and I guess you could do it even faster. You will fight it out on 8 different levels, each consisting of about 3 chapters. You also have at your disposal co-op and multiplayer co-op functionalities, which I didn't try myself, but from what I hear it's basically the same with 2 players. So yeah, that's Hybrid Wars for you in a nutshell. Bit of a mixed bag really, if I have to be honest. It has both some good elements and some missed opportunities. It's definitely not a top game of 2016, but they don't market it as such either. The release price is actually only 16 euros, which might be well worth to some people who are looking for a few hours of fun with an old school arcade game. For everyone else though, the game is on Steam, so you know that it will be discounted sooner or later. And especially with both Halloween and the winter holidays being on the corner, you can simply wait for a suitable price point. Or, you know, get it for free. Just hop over to my Facebook page, link is in the description below, and answer an easy 3-question quiz to be able to win a Steam code for the game. The competition will be running for a whole week from now, so place your bets for a free game. Alright, that was it for me everyone. Many thanks for watching, and if you liked it, also for sharing and liking of the video. We will continue tomorrow looking at the Japanese heavy tank the Oni from World of Tanks in our series 8 seat, followed by 2 rather juicy games over the weekend. Take care everyone, only one more day till the weekend, and I look forward to seeing you again in one of the next videos.